Well. Sorry, guys. The video don't play. I don't know why. It's weird. It never happened. That's strange. All right, stay there.
You guys are pieces of shit. I'm gonna sue you dumb bitches for millions now.
What's your name, badge number?
Yeah,
I don't like your f***ing attitude already.
Okay.
Each one of these jackboot thugs sitting here now is literally a Nazi.
Listen to me real fucking carefully.
Sir.
I ain't Willy Wonka. I don't sugarcoat shit, sweetheart.
You is not gonna put your hands on me, bro. I swear to God, you is not, dude. You is not. I'm not going across the street, you coward.
This is definitely a public area. You done violated my First Amendment rights. You done violated me.
Look it up. No, look, I walk this way. No, I walk this way now.
Say it to my face. I bet you won't. Yeah, where the hell's Ming Lane? No! He's very horny.
I actually don't have to answer any goddamn questions because I have a Fifth Amendment right.
Now that tells me he wants to shoot me. That tells me he wants to riddle my body with bullets.
You're gonna piss me off? Buddy boy, you're gonna learn.
Trash cop, pig, checking out the public space. Ooh, you guys got Hershey Kisses. Awesome.
She's kidnapped me now. That's kidnapping.
Touch me again. Touch me again. You're calling the fucking cops? Yeah, fuck off, asshole.
What are you gonna do?
Close the door. I don't care. Go with me. Go with me. I don't like you.
Buddy what? I ain't your buddy. Your buddy's in your fucking... Your buddy's in your pants. I ain't your buddy.
I'm not gonna slow anything. You don't tell me what to do, sir. This is my freedom of speech. You don't like it? Get to work.
Get your face out of my face.
No, get your hand out of my face.
You came up to me.
Your
hands are in his face, son.
Tell your boy, he puts his hands on me again illegally, I'm gonna fuck him up.
I'm here doing my job, working 12-hour shifts every day.
Yep, I'm doing my job.
You're garbage. Basically, shut your mouth and go back to work.
What's your name?
What's your name?
It's my right. I make the quadruple as you. Have a nice day. You're rude. You look miserable in life.
I'm not detained. I'm not a suspect. If you touch me, we're gonna have problems. You're right. I'm allowed to defend myself.
You're a fucking lesbian. You wanna put my dick in you?
I'm suing everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is exactly why you don't let Exposé run the live stream. What are you doing, man? I've never seen such belligerent buffoonery starting a live stream.
Just wait a minute, guys. I'm having another technical problem.
Look at him. Look at the old man. Look at him.
This dude just show up on my... All right. Perfect. This is... I'm having a bunch of problems tonight. Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while. So just wait a second, guys. I'm gonna get this thing back. It's just, you know what I mean. I'm just all right. Are we all here? Will, are you there?
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I had a bunch of technical issues tonight. Welcome back, you know. Jesus Christ. All right, I think we're good now. Hi everyone, Sadie. Hi everyone. Good to see you all here. Yes, thank you for being here. This is episode, I think, 26. It's been a month. I think we have one of our classic Friday night 1A Mania. I think David, do you know, Will, if David's going to show up or you just give up on us, or you tell me when you get back in? Is anyone really here? Oh, this is philosophical.
Sorry, with David, I'm not sure. He said he was going to come, so I'm not sure what time.
Right. So, Wills, we have a comment here. Is anyone really here? So this sounds like a lyric from Pink Floyd. It's very, it's deep. It's deep. It's like the 17th time, y'all. Let's start over. No, we'd start over 3 times. 3. Now, Mr. Thomas, I always been cool with you. You can, trash Will as much as you want, but not the exposer, buddy. And Sadie, Paul, you and I are here. That's a great start. Exactly. Hi, Paul. Hi, Karen. Frauditor's round up. He's on the wrong side of the track, but he's there. He's there at least. Paul Cohen. What's my name again? I don't know. Paul? Whatever. All right. So, hey, people are here. The chat is going. It's pretty nice.
Real quick. How loud is the background noise? Can you hear me, or is it overwhelming?
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Perfect. All right, we're here. Let's do this.
Where are you? Are you like outside or in a Starbucks?
So I'm sitting.
Cafe?
I'm sitting in a cafe waiting for my wife to pick me up. So here we are.
So people are looking at you talking to your phone or your computer or something.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I'm not
people.
No. It's an empty cafe, so it works out.
Good for you.
It's a place I can sit. Yeah, but I'll just be like an auditor, just completely destroy people's day, make a whole lot of noise, scream and holler, "It's my right!" All that nonsense.
What? What are you talking about? Sorry, I completely missed that. What did you just say?
No, I'm saying, let me be like a frauditor, just interfere with people's life, screaming and hollering and all that.
Right, man. Yeah, that would be neat. Sometimes I'm somewhere in public, like in a, DMV or whatever, and I'm thinking like, should I try to do it, just for the fun, just to give a go, just to take my phone, get up, and start to talk about my right, and I'm a bit curious sometimes to try.
I mean, that's the whole thing. You can, but at the end of the day, we have common decency. We're not here trying to harass people.
Yeah,
so
I know, but we would be really good at it, if you think about it, and if we just do it for fun, we would be amazing at it because we know all the thing, and we know script both sides, so we would be amazing. Nobody can squeeze up. Yeah, it would be amazing. But sadly, we have decency, and we have common sense and social skills, and because of those things, it's very annoying. We cannot do it. So there you go. Tonight we're gonna do a tier list, and we're gonna do a tier list about a very interesting topic that it's pretty going on with what's happening right now. We're going to talk about sensitivity. We're going to find out who's the most sensitive frauditor. Let me put the board. Let me just put that little thing. So people.
Are you going to be able to do this? Because I know you don't know what you're doing over there.
He's so funny.
Oh, look. You actually get it correctly for once. Look at you.
Hey, I think you're going to go backstage pretty soon, buddy. So that's what we're going to work with. TMG's here. Do they have to be frauditors? Yeah, I know a couple of people made the joke about it, about the, can we put a lawyer in the thing? No, only frauditors. But as a Dr.
You should have put him on as an honorable mention. I would have put Newman on.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, his, close assistant is right there. And we're gonna go with him. I cannot find the comment from Dr. David Moore. Anyway, whatever. They're all sensitive little princess. I agree. And each time we make a tier list, everybody's like, yeah, but you forget this one and this one, because they're all sensitive, a-hole, you know what I mean? They're all rage, full of rage. They're all stupid. They all, you know what I mean? So we have to work with something here. But the one I pick up, they're all extremely. We have a bunch of sensitive people tonight. Trust me. And when I'm gonna put something here. Just wait a second. I'm gonna put it directly in the screen so we can see it. Yeah. There you go. So I was checking on Google just before. What does it mean to be very sensitive? So, highly sensitive person means someone who is extra sensitive to emotion, sensory experience of both. It isn't a diagnosis, but may be more common in people who have anxiety, autism, ADHD, or other condition, which surprise absolutely nobody. So we're basically looking for who cannot deal with his emotion. Who, once he get
Right.
overwhelmed by a situation, or when he get overwhelmed by his own emotion or by something that doesn't go his way, who is capable of controlling himself and who isn't. And we're not talking performance here. We're talking real, I want people that cannot control their emotion, and that's because they are too sensitive. Yeah.
So I would say the criteria isn't so much during the audit itself; it's when they face rejection and cannot get their way. How do they respond? Like what?
When
Like,
they
are
get,
they?
exactly. When they get overwhelmed by a response, by a situation, by their own emotion, then how do they react to that? Are they in control or are they losing it? You know what I mean? For example,
Right.
Chile, which is a good example of someone who I feel cannot control his emotion. Just to give an example. So, Mr. Thomas says, would that be all of them? Well, that's why we're doing a tier list, buddy. We're gonna find a king, and that's what
Because
we're
there's
gonna find
definitely there's definitely some auditors that are more emotional and sensitive than others. There are some auditors like if we put like I'll say if we put Sean Paul Reyes on here, he's not sensitive. He's very
No, at all. No,
in control. He knows what he's doing. He's in control. But then I think he's on this list. Wanda Mize. Oh my God, he'll lose.
And I didn't put people that perform being sensitive, like Josh Abrams. You know what I mean? He knows that. That doesn't count. Preston now, whatever. That doesn't count. Because it's part of the show.
I didn't look. Is Glenn Serial on this list?
No. Glenn Serious.
Because and I'm glad because he's a rare exception in control, but it's clear he doesn't have control because he has legitimate issues.
Yeah, that's good. But he does have control, actually. Like, he maintained his cool all the way for 45 minutes, insulting and being racist, and he's cool the whole time, So, that's why he's not there. So we're going to work tonight with Regan Benson, and we're going to work with J-Dub Audit, the Siberian Kitty Cat. We're going to work with New York State Audit, with Liberty Troll. We're going to work with Wanda Mize, one of your favorite buddy. We're going to work with Goat Boy. I'm not going to call him Goat Boy because, I don't want to be like a racist, Palestinian, all that stuff. But I don't know his real name. How can we call him? Are we going to still maintain Goat Boy? Goat Boy? Well, Goat Boy. All right.
Audit them.
Audit them. Yeah, audit them. That's true. I forgot he has a channel. We're going to have Lemmy audit you. Of course, we're going to have... that dude is sensitive. He's one of my favorite. Good guy activism. Creepy David.
Oh, and David's backstage.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him on. I'm just gonna finish the list. Hi, David.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How are y'all?
Hey, I'm good, and you?
Hey, David.
Sorry I'm late. I had a bunch of meetings. I just got home.
No problem. Take your time. We have Chili de Castro. We have, of course, our friend DMA, Chrissy Baby. We have another Chrissy Baby here. That dude for public safety. We have this guy. This guy is more physically sensitive because he can get beat up by old men. But he's also, emotionally sensitive, I think. We have Russell Picron. And, of course, he's one of my racing horse tonight. Lucky Laptop News, James Fish himself. So there we go. That's the people we're gonna work with. Goat Boy is Shady George. Oh, I like that, Shady George. That's cute. Shady George. I love it. All right, that's gonna be his name. Let's be real, Exposer. Let's see that. Okay. Mr. Thomas is active tonight. Let's be real, Exposer. Do you know how many times that I've made Will live the live stream because he couldn't control his emotion? I know. I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry here. I know Will is a sensitive person, but he's also a poet. And, he's also someone who's very in touch with his emotion. So it's.
I leave by choice, Robert.
Sensitivity.
Okay. I leave by choice. Okay.
All right. So there we go. That's the board. David, you okay with this board? You know everybody?
That looks good to me. Yeah, this is interesting. I agree. You need to distinguish between the ones who are actually emotional and the ones who act emotional, because some of them, it's part of their act, it's part of their shtick, and they're really not.
Exactly. But that's why I didn't put some that I think are just performance. They're like Press NH now, Josh Abrams, those guys. They just pretend to be sensitive, to be mad and everything. It doesn't count. But the people that are there, I think, are all like good. Actually, people that have a really, really hard time controlling themselves. And by the way, behind our little, what's his name here? We have the Angry Vet. So this one is a duo. You know what I mean? Like if you don't like that little toad boy here, you have the angry vet on the back. So just saying. Oh, Mr. Thomas, he start to try some stuff tonight, man. You actually storm of the live stream and cry in your car. Did you do that, Will? Did you storm of a live stream and cry in your car? No.
I don't know what he's talking about. He's talking out of his rear.
Okay, that's a good one, Paul. I may use that. What did Paul say? I think I'm gonna start calling him Girl George. I don't know. I like Shady George actually. It's pretty nice. It roll down the it roll. Please feel free. So people are
well. Calling him audit them keeps him responsible because that's his channel. If people want to see what he's really doing, they can go look at his channel. So it's important to at least know who he is.
Yeah, audit them. But nobody watch it. I mean, who would watch an actual video of audit them? Like they're so.
He does get some pretty good numbers. I have to hand that to him.
This is maddening, man. Like people watch whatever. This is crazy. Anyway, so let's start with the first one, just to give us a little start. So the king is gonna be our emotional king. It might be an emotional queen, and then we go down all the way down to he whines a lot, but he can manage his emotions. So the more the more he doesn't have control over his emotion, the more it's high, and then the more going down, the more is in control. And don't forget, people, this is I need you to participate to this, So every time we put someone in the thing, you give us your in the chat. You put A, B, C, D, or top tier or last tier. All right, let's go with the first one. I'm gonna start the thing with one of my favorite, Creepy David. David, what do you think of Creepy David?
I'm not gonna lie.
I think his name says it all.
Well, right, but I to me, he's lower on this list than some of the other auditors here.
You
to
think
be quite
so?
honest.
You think? Oh yeah.
Yeah, David is pretty manipulative. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, there's a manipulation game that's there, but he'll word salad his way out of an arrest. He knows not to. His actions are not going to cause him. I mean, he does get arrested a lot, but that's usually after he's trespassed. Yeah. You rarely hear him in cuffs crying. Like a baby.
That's true. I like that. Although he whines a lot. I mean, as soon as somebody says no to him, he lost it. He loses it most of the time. He's not like he's not in complete control.
Most of these folks interpret the cops doing their duty as them getting their way. So let's keep that in mind, because that's something I think that's pretty universal with this bunch. Yeah,
that's right. As Dr. Dave said it, Creepy David was arrested today and cried the whole time. That's what I'm saying. That dude, he can, he can be a little whining, little. Let me say bitch, a little whining bitch. I'm gonna say it. So personally, I would put David as a C.
I think that's good.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Are you good with that? Both of you?
Anybody else disagree on that one?
People in the chat, Creepy David would be a C. And it's important when we start, because we want to have to install a good scale. You know what I mean? It's important to start right. So when we get with the good racehorse, everything fit, everything goes. David, don't touch me. So everything goes well. So I think a C is good. We're gonna keep it there for now, and we have the Dr. Dave benediction here. C is good. Paul Cohen, I like C. That's where he's gonna stay. All right. Next one, David. You pick up the next one.
Let's look at Chris Ryder.
Oh, going for the top guns.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big daddy here. So, Will, what do we think of our friend here?
I think he's starting to lose it now. I think he's a solid 8 tier.
Yeah, right. I mean, that guy has absolutely no control, and every time he's facing anything, he's just like he loses. I think his wife is actually. Is he still with that thing he was with? That
Tiffany?
Yeah, that thing. Is he still with her? We don't know, right? Anyway, I think she was more calculating. I think she was like freaking out, but it was more calculated. I think him is just like unhinged.
Right, like hers was for performance, right? Exactly. It was let me try and be the most manipulative I can be by at the randomest of times screaming at the top of my lungs in outrage just to prove a point.
In fairness, Tiffany also has to put up with Chris, so you got to cut her a little slack there.
Yeah, but imagine, that both of them in a house, no camera, just the way they must have been with each other when they're mad. I mean, imagine the madness in this thing. All right, so I think for Chris it's gonna be an easy one. I believe it's an A2. The guy is completely unhinged, cannot control his emotion at all. He's a very, very, very sensitive man.
He lost me when he punched that clerk up in Kansas City.
Agree. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, totally. All right, that's going well. We already established a good scale here. I like it. Will, I'm gonna let you choose our next contestant. Can you see on your phone or your?
Yeah, let's go Siberian Pussycat.
Oh, we have another bunch
big
of
boy.
rock star tonight. Yeah, they're all big boy if you think about it. So Siberian Tiger. David, where are you with the Siberian Tiger?
A, at least. That man is seriously. I don't know what's wrong with him. I have some serious doubts as to that guy's sanity. I think he needs some serious mental help. I mean, I'm not joking. That guy is really. We were watching one of those, watching one of those earlier today and listening to it. He thinks he owns the entire country. I mean, anytime someone tells him anything wrong, it's a personal affront. It's just at least an A.
I would say he is probably one of the first people on this list that you could argue is the what's the top tier, the emotional king. I mean, there's a couple others I would put a shade above him, but he's at the top. Oh, he's at the top of this list. And again, I mean, all you have to do is just watch him react. It's not about during their audits or when the police come. It's the moment they don't get their way. And the question then is, the criteria is whether or not it's a performance or this is just how the person actually is. And this guy has no control over his emotions when he doesn't get his way in life.
That's not a performance with him. It's not.
He's up there. He's up there.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit performance. I think that I think it wasn't at the beginning, but then he realized that people like it. So now he let himself fall into that mode faster. You know what I mean?
You think
he knows that people like it.
You might have a point there, but there's still some serious emotional baggage behind all that. That man worries me. He really does. He's going to go off one day and either get himself hurt or get somebody else hurt.
I'll put it like this: when you're someone that the moment you don't get your way and the police come, you're constantly being taken to the ground because you physically want to altercate with the police. That tells you a lot about whether or not you can maintain your emotions.
Well, I agree, but I don't think altercate is a word.
All right.
You're right. But you're right.
Perfect. Big, good one. Very good one. So far, I totally agree with this. I'm gonna go with someone that maybe is gonna be less easy. Let's say him. What's his name? I completely forget his name. Annapolis Audit. But what is? Somebody remember his first name?
Terry, Taco Boy, Taco Terry.
Taco Terry, exactly.
I mean,
Taco Terry.
That's an interesting one.
It is an interesting one. Will, what do you think of Taco Terry?
He's one of those people that he could accomplish so much good in this world if he did something productive. He's clearly intelligent. He clearly is well-spoken when he wants to be.
He has a certain charisma,
He just is using his gifts for auditing. And I don't get me wrong. I do think, look, he picked a fight with an 80-year-old man and lost. So that should tell you everything you need to know. But, he's not as bad as some of these others. I think, yes, he's a vindictive, manipulative person. Yes, he absolutely is unhinged. But I don't think he's as bad as some of the others.
No, even when he...
Yeah, I agree. Taco Terry is more of a comedy.
What's up, dog, and all that stuff. For me, he's very, very sensitive. But, I agree with you guys. You're the voice of reason. C or D.
Well, I don't know if I go that.
We have a D here. We have another D here. So, I think Taco Terry...
I'd have to put him... If we put... Who do we put at C? I would say he's at Creepy David's level.
I would think so.
Yeah, he's worse.
That's a good question. I think
I
they're
put him
pretty
in
much
D.
the same level. I think they're very similar.
Okay, well then, yes, C tier would be good. Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere, we can change them. But since, Taco Terry has a little extra of the angry vet on the back, you know what I mean?
And
That deserves a C.
Paul points out something. He did expose the angry vet. He did do some good work, so that's true too.
Yeah. So that's we're gonna give him a C because of they're both there. You know what I mean? So both of them deserve at least a C. So that's beautiful. Let's go with another one. I'm gonna choose another one that is funny. That's I'm curious about what people are gonna think. Let's go with Russell Pickron. Rusty Baby.
Oh boy.
No, I mean he's one of the most violent despicable frauditors, but he's completely in control.
You think so?
I
don't think so.
I'm not sure I agree, Will. That guy is the definition picture in the dictionary of passive aggressive.
Yeah, totally, exactly.
I think of it as an act though. That's how I see it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think he's just a vile, vindictive person because that's his personality. But we're talking again about people that are emotional. Emotional is when people do not have control of their emotions, of what they say, and their actions. Russell is fully in control. I think he puts on the guys.
I'm sorry to cut you, man, but do you remember the moment where J-Town get shoveled a little bit by this security guy, and he yelled on the sidewalk like a big whiny baby? Like that dude he can't get there, man. He's not in control.
But you just said it. The sidewalk. He separated himself and then began to scream for his audience. When Lana was being arrested, he was picking his fingernails, and then he immediately left the office instead of being like, if JC News Now was being arrested and thrown to the ground, do you think Lucky Laptop would have went to the sidewalk? Lucky Laptop would have started swinging.
Oh, that's
yeah. And let's remember one of the most famous sentences in fraudulent history. Can I go, or am I under arrest too?
Right.
Yeah, that's what Georgia Transparency did as soon as Lana got popped that day in Alabama.
And so that really separates him from auditors that are unhinged. Because he knows how to put on the guise of being unhinged, of being loud, obnoxious, giving the appearance of being out of control to elicit a reaction. But he knows when to get out of Dodge. So I that's why I say he's pretty low on this list.
He knows where the line is, and he knows how to control himself when he gets there.
Correct.
Yeah,
hey, nerd girl, how you doing?
Okay, I agree. He's still a big whiny baby, but it's true that it's not as much as the other one. And if we compare with the other one, he cannot be higher than D, because I think good guy activism is worse.
But Exposure, even if he is a big whiny baby, we're talking about, again, emotional. As I view the term emotional, not someone that cries, but someone that's in control.
That's true.
Well, that's a good point. That's good. And guys, let's remember something here. It's very important to keep in mind. We are assessing their internet characters, not the actual people. We don't know I've never met any of these folks in person. I'm just judging on what I've seen online and in live streams and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, they may not be anything like.
Right,
that's what we have to assess. So we have to assess it.
And I also see it, to add to that, David, as someone said at the beginning, shouldn't all the frauditors be on this list? Because every one of them whines. Every one of them cries when they don't get their way. It's about It's about who just loses their mind when they don't get their way and escalate situations unnecessarily. And again, Georgia Transparency to me it's all a performance. It's all an act.
That's interesting, and that's why for the next one I'm gonna pick up a big one because it's connected to everything we just said right now. And for the next one, we're gonna pick up this dude right here, Shady. What was the name he said sooner? Shady Sam or whatever. It was nice, but whatever. Shady George. Audit them. Audit them. Because audit them doesn't lose his emotion, but the guy is extremely sensitive. So we have a guy that's on the line here. It's very
and also with him though, I do have to give him credit. He does not get all blown. He doesn't blow his top. He's very. I don't even know what the word is I'm looking for. So self-aggrandizing is the only phrase I can come up with. I mean,
Yeah, but then
all about him all the time. He's always right. He knows what's right. He's not going to listen to anybody. And there's that's an emotional aspect. But he's not like some of these other guys like Wanda Mize, who goes off just half-cocked, screaming and cussing every time.
Because let me say this: Wanda Mize is spectacular. It's like a firework. Okay, it's easy to notice. The thing with Shady George is, you know, when he's in his car and then ramble for like 2 hours and a half about like how like he's mad at everything, and this is being sensitive. The guy is not in control at all. You know what I mean? Not because he doesn't have a bad reaction when he doesn't get what he wants during an audit because he knows he's being filmed. When the guy live stream and everything, he is out of control. The guy is driven by his emotion, and when people talk about him, he strike right away. I mean, this is being very sensitive. You know what I mean? So it might not be as spectacular than Wanda Mize, but I mean, the guy is, you cannot say he's not sensitive. You know what I mean?
But I would put all of them with, he whines a lot, but he can manage his emotions. He's not that bad. I don't think.
I think, but because he keep sending like those copyright strike all the time at anyone who make a video about him, that put him in a category that goes beyond that, because nobody else does that. Well, I mean, not before lately, but before that, it was the only one to do that. So for me, that's noticeable. People in the chat, where would you put Audit Them? Or beautiful male specimen here.
No comment. No comment, because I don't want to be sued by Bangkok Randy.
But I really don't think he's that bad.
Okay, where you would put it, Will? Like which tier?
I agree that and just thinking about stuff that he's done behind the scenes, Paul Cohen himself is a victim of,
But that's not an emotional. I mean, we're talking about emotional stuff, not the other stuff.
No, it's being sensitive. It's not being emotional. It's being sensitive. Sensitive will bring you to become maybe emotional. But the fact that he dogs people, the fact that he sends strike all the time, the fact that we cannot talk about him at all, that's being very, very thin skin, very sensitive in my book. Like, it's one of the worst for me.
No, and like that's I can see what you're saying, but I don't know. No.
Yeah,
I've never quite known what to make of him.
I'll just say, look, I mean, this to me, this is probably a tough one. I'll put him at the same level as Creepy David, Taco Terry. I'll put him there because this is tough for me, honestly.
We have a lot of A, man. Karen, Paul Cohen, they're on A. I'm not an A guy, but personally, I would put.
We can do it.
B.
Okay, I think B. Okay, that's a in between. I guess that's fair.
And it's not because he cannot control his emotion when he's overwhelmed, but he cannot because then he goes on. He doesn't do it in a spectacular way, but then he goes online and he ramble and he whine for like 5 hours, and then he copyright everybody and he ducks everybody and he try to have you lose your job. How sensitive you have to be, man, to do something like that?
That's okay. I agree. He's way too sensitive when it comes to that.
Like if you take it like that, I like this comment. It's A or D. I like that because. But it is in a between. And that's why, like, I'm going to put it at B, and we can readjust.
Right, later, yeah.
But for me, that dude is a very sensitive, thin-skinned type of guy. That's for sure. Maybe not, as I say, spectacular as others, but he is very, very sensitive. All right. I like that, man. Nice conversation. It's going well. You know what, David? I'm going to let you pick up the next one.
Let's see here. How about a laptop, lucky laptop?
Oh, James Fish. James Fish. What do you have to say about James Fish, David?
He's out there. Remember how he got his nickname. Remember I got law books. You know, he takes on a cop who's trying to help a runaway and winds up getting thrown to the ground because he's just being an arrogant little twerp. I mean, he's at least a B.
Yeah, I agree. The video of him having a complete meltdown in a parking lot of a car show.
Yeah, that one too.
This is one of my favorite video I made ever. It's I never saw that. Somebody says something about the camera, just barely, like go film somewhere else, something like that. He completely lost it from that point on, and he goes for 10 hours. 10 freaking hours. He has a meltdown in the parking lot. He has a meltdown on the side of the road with the cops. And then he followed the cops to the station and has a meltdown in the parking lot of the station. And then came back the next day and has another meltdown inside the police station. This is nuts, you know, just for someone saying go film somewhere else. Personally, I would put it at A. For me, Lucky Laptop is a A tier. I don't know, Will, where are you? With Lucky Laptop?
Babe, call a lawyer. Hey, look. I'll just say this, and we're talking again about in the moment who can control and manage their emotions. When you are the antagonist of a negative encounter with the police, and you respond when you're not getting your way by unprovoked, unprovokingly, is that a word? I don't think so. But without being provoked. Swing your laptop at an officer that, again, is trying to protect a runaway. That, to me, is the textbook definition of unhinged.
Yeah, that's pretty unhinged.
It is.
A is a good spot. A is an absolutely good spot.
Right? All right. I think he's going to end up I think he's going to finish at 8. Lucky Laptop had a meltdown when he was trying to explain the law to lawyer. Yeah, I know. I remember that one. It was a good one. It was with GC News Now. They form one of the most dynamic duo in the history of activism.
Can we talk about that, though? Like, that duo, I mean, there are some... Hey, you know, that has to be another tier list, you know, frauditing duos. We have to do that.
Oh, that would be nice, man. That's
a good one we have to do.
Yeah, next one. Man.
Through Batman and Robin and Frauditing.
Yeah, exactly. And there's like those two here that form a nice one. Those two right here.
I'll just say they're my vote. They're my vote of S tier. Already.
I mean... wait, man, because you know that fat one with the guy that smokes cigarettes all the time, Spanky Pant, and man, they are disgusting. They're for me, those guys are solid, solid duo of horrible people. And,
well, there's that whole California crew.
Oh, I avoid talking about those guys. I hate those guys, man. They're horrible. Like you talk about like Silence Boy and
that one.
Casey Camera Boy and that big one.
San Gabriel Valley News.
You know the one that's always racist, like he's always talking Arabic and.
The guy who's doing the trick. That's him. Yeah, that's that guy.
That's him. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, I hate those guys. Ghost, Mr. Ghost. Haha. Anyway, so I made maybe 2 or 3 video about those guys total over like 267 video. So that's how much I hate them. I can.
And one thing is with a lot of these guys, when they start getting extremely emotional, is when they get called out on their hypocrisy, going after people because they exercised their First Amendment right and said things that the frauditor didn't like, or something like that. And that's with some of these, that's all that happened on some of these lawsuits that have happened. They just didn't like what was said in their videos.
Yeah, agree. Will, you want to pick up our next contestant?
Oh, he's not on the list. Okay.
Yeah, he's not on the list.
Hey, I do have a question. How did Lana not get on this list?
Who?
Lana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's she from?
Lana.
News Now, J News Press or whatever.
J-Town News or
J-Town News. That's it. Yeah.
Oh no! It's all performance. J-Town News? No, I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Next up for me, because I am running out of time, unfortunately. I will say this is illegal. This is illegal. This is illegal. J-Dub audits.
Yeah, J-Dub.
This is illegal. I don't think so. I don't think so.
That dude, if he hears somebody say no to him, that's it. That's the end. He loses it right away, like right there.
Well, if somebody says no to him, clearly they're violating his First Amendment rights to say and do anything and be right all the time. That's in there. I read that in the First Amendment. Right after that part about owning a camera.
Where you would put it, David? Where J-Dub would go for
J-Dub, A or a B?
Yeah, I agree. A B at least.
He's a B tier.
Yeah, well, I think we're completely gonna agree with this one. It's gonna be an easy one because he's a big. I mean, that guy's. He's hilarious though. Did you see his video where he do some MMA and he show you how to fight? Bro,
Oh yeah, I did see that. That was
comedy, man.
That was hysterical.
It's comedy. Like you cannot not laugh. It's hilarious.
Well, first I run in place for a little while, and then I do something.
And he has his belly falling over the short. He can just put the short over it at least, but no, he has this little jiggly belly dangling when he do his move. It's so, yeah. They have no self-awareness.
They're lacking any type of social awareness.
It's crazy, man. Anyway, J-Dub, man, I love you, buddy. Keep your good work. I'm coming back with video, by the way, next week, guys. So I'm going to need guys like J-Dub to give us some good stuff.
You know, and one of the reasons, like, for doing our list here today, I don't really want to just abuse these people and make fun of them, although, you know, maybe a little bit. But it's also to get them thinking about what they're doing. I mean, if they really understood how, I mean, they need, some of these guys need some serious help.
I know, yeah, but I agree. Okay, look, I agree with you that just roast to roast and just trash to trash people. Okay, no. But it's what they do to begin with, okay?
Okay, I agree. Yeah.
They harass, they bother, they humiliate people, man. They
do all the stuff that they don't want done to them.
They make people feel like shit, and that's their job. So, sorry, but because of that, I'm sorry. You deserve any level of roasting. Well,
that's what I'm saying. But I'm hoping maybe they will also look at what they're doing and realize what they're doing.
Oh man, I would. Oh, I'm honestly. Look, I'm gonna say something here. I hate to see that many young men being so, doing nothing with their life like that. All those guys, man, they have so much passion, so much energy. They could imagine if all of those guys would pushing something positive. Jesus Christ, man!
I say that. You know? I say that all the time. Honestly, it's like and the example I use, I said it earlier, is Taco Terry. It's like young, able-bodied guy, absolutely could be accomplishing something if he put his mind to it. But he chose to go out and harass innocent, helpless people.
And that's
what he's using his energy for.
Well, and these guys also don't realize that once the internet clout and fame is gone and the money's gone, the criminal record's still going to be there.
Well, it's going now. It's absolutely going now, and that's why it's like it's a phase that dies eventually. I mean, like let's look at all the lawsuits being filed. Like, the legal representative can't even get 500 subs because no one cares. People are not interested anymore.
What happens when these guys are 55 and can't get a job because of their criminal record when they did all this stupid stuff 30 years before? They are not thinking at all.
Not at all. All right. Okay, let's put Chili and Demi on top of the list and get over with it. Wait a minute. We have a couple of good one, Dr. Dave. Okay, but we're going to skip a couple pretty quick, even if they're all good contestants. Let me audit you. Where you would put that big fella?
My name's Steve Effin Kelly.
Yeah, I mean,
Steve Kelly. Steve Kelly's going to be taking your picture. Steve, that guy is a joke. I'm sorry.
People in the chat tell me where Let Me Audit You would go for you. Personally, I think he's, if we go purely sensitive, thin skin, I mean, he's a solid B for me. I don't know.
Oh, no, I put him in A. No? That guy is just mean.
No, he's not. I don't think he's on the level of Chris Ryder, and I think B is.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true. Really? That's true. I agree.
Really? Yeah, I don't. I don't put him that high. I don't.
Huh. Okay. All right. I'll go with B, I guess.
You would go with B?
Yeah, if I have to. I mean, I think he's that guy. I just find particularly nasty and self-aggrandizing and just a low-life little twerp.
Oh, he is.
The only way he can make himself feel good is by making other people feel bad, and I don't like that kind of person.
And by the way, some of his audit is sidewalk audit. You know what I mean? Like they stand in front of store and just film people in it. I mean, this is disgusting. And he managed to lose his mind doing that. Imagine the guy.
And Dr. Dave's got a good point. This guy carries pepper spray, and a pistol. I mean, what's going on there? That's if that you don't want someone doing that to be that emotional, and he is. He's a Looney Tune. I mean, That guy really needs some serious mental help. He really does.
Yeah, have you seen also when he start to yell at women waiting for their kids in front of a school, calling them name and everything? Like they're just mother with their kids, you know. Personally, he's a solid B. David, you agree with that? Will, can you?
Yep.
Can you see your point of view? Are you okay with that?
Yep.
All right, let's go with this little fella here. That guy's insane. And he's a guy that's
he's
more than
tough to
sensitive. It's New York State audit. That dude is a walking meltdown.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. At all time, no matter the situation, is in a constant state of meltdown. I'm sure that when he goes to McDonald's and he orders a Big Mac, it's it's a big thing. You know what I mean?
You've got to admire his energy. I mean, the guy's got a lot of energy to be able to do that all the time.
I'm sorry. I got to put him at C tier. There's levels to this. I don't think he's that high up.
No? You don't believe his tantrum? You think it's a bit performative?
I think him and Creepy David are on the same level, I believe.
Yeah. I think there is a large performative element to him.
He yells a lot, though. I mean, he has more voice than Creepy David. Like he's way louder than Creepy David. But yeah, I see the connection. I see the level.
Again, but it's we're talking about performative. It's like which of them do what they do? One, for reaction, and two, like he's the type of auditor that pushes intentionally to get arrested just for the camera, just for the video's sake. He's not someone that loses control. Now, that chick you used to do audits with, she's an A+.
Yeah,
no, she was something. She was great. I know.
What happened to her?
They divorced. Yeah, so it was really sad, you know.
Oh, did they really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What happened? They what?
Danny, is it Danny? Daniel Castillo. That's his name. He mentioned in a video once that she's gone now, something like that.
Maybe she's gone.
But they were married, so if she's gone, I guess she's divorced.
She passed away?
What I mean? No, gone like the way he said it is like, they're not together anymore. I don't think she's gone like passed away, but whatever. I don't know. They're not together anymore.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, I see where it is for the seat here. It's good. I like it. I'm gonna go with this guy. Okay, this guy is Liberty Troll. I don't know him. I think I made one video about him. I think his name is Zany Zach.
I've never made a video of Liberty Troll, and I don't even know who he is. So why? It's so funny why he's making community posts with Newman making fun of me, and I don't even know who he is. I made a video about him, like.
Because he's extremely sensitive, and that's the thing. That guy sent copyright strike. That guy show up in panel, and not in panel, in comment section. Like I always complain about everything. And Dr. Dave knows him very well. Dr. Dave,
where would you put him?
Yeah, if you're there, Dr. Dave, where are we gonna put Liberty Troll? You're the one who's gonna decide that one. And people in the chat that knows him. Because me, the only way I learned to know him by being a sensitive little whining, baby. So that's why I put it in the list. I know lately he was doing those things that you just mentioned, those posts, whining and everything. So I don't know.
Here's the whole thing. I don't know why he's tagging me or coming at me. I don't even know the guy. Like I get a community post and I'm like, who is. And obviously, it's clear he's one of Newman's cats. Okay, so now, but I've never
say. Sorry, finish, man. Sorry.
Perhaps an A. He's really sensitive. That's Dr. Dave's voice.
Dr. Dave is the specialist, man.
Dr. Dave would know. Dr. Dave would know.
Yeah, I mean, let's not our own uneducated, knowledge about those guys. Make us lose perspective on how sensitive this guy is. I think he is really, 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 really sensitive.
Well, I would agree with Dave and Paul. They apparently have a lot more experience.
Man, if Dr. Dave and Paul said so, it is. I would have put it at B, but Dr. Dave is perhaps, I agree, A. Yeah, we're going to keep going with A. All right. Maybe he's going to drop at B at the end. I feel he's more of a B, but it's okay for now. And now we have a solid 1, 2, 3 top 4 here. I mean, those are all winners, but we have to go with one. So, Will, I'm gonna let you pick up the next one. Let's not go with an automatic winner. You know what I mean? Let's. You there, Will? Are you still there?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Pick one.
Yeah. It's pick one.
I'm sorry. I'm biased. Wanda Mize and put him at Emotional King.
You would put Wanda Mize at Emotional King right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I mean, we're talking about people that had no control over their emotions, and he's the definition of that.
We're talking about people that are sensitive. Being on edge is not necessary. No, wait. Being on edge, it's something that's gonna follow being sensitive. You're not gonna tell me that Chili De Castro is not, because he is being in control of emotion is not necessarily a result of. I feel that's why we had a problem with Goat Boy. That's what I'm telling you. He's super sensitive, but he doesn't yell.
I would say, I would respond to that was watch the 2-hour live stream in the Social Security office where he ended up being arrested, where all Wanda Mize did was be an emotional little baby, literally in tears, simply because they and accusing the postmaster of quote unquote going postal on him. What about when he was escorted out of the one office and he turned to swing at the security officer walking him out?
I know. I mean, the guy is, as I mentioned sooner, he is spectacular. There's no denying that. He is like a mascot. He's amazing. But I feel that it's just being unhinged. I know what you mean, but I would not put him at king right away. I mean, he's clearly an A. And as you know, Dr. Dave says, he's the king of cussing. I mean, he's a king of violent meltdown. Yes, but is he? I know it's a debate.
But it's not orchestrated. It's because he cannot control his emotions.
I know.
That's why. That's why to me, yeah. Okay, A tier is good.
Look. Calm down, man. Okay, just chill. I know you love Wanda. But we still have to finish this thing here, and we have a couple of winner that might also end up there. We have a good top 3 here. I mean, come on. Honestly, those 3 are like
they're all A tier.
they're all A, right? I mean, there's no denying this. So we're just gonna put all them there. And what's funny with this little guy in the middle here, this little fella here, is that even before everything that happened in the last 2 months, he would still be there. You know what I mean? That guy is one of the most that I ever heard in my life. So even without everything that happened, he would at least be an A. Let's clarify that, you know? That's him. That's his personality. He's a sensitive little baby. Allegedly. I'm against that Press not on there. I'm against that Press is a calculating sociopath that he knows exactly what he's doing at
Agreed.
Yeah, it's so fake. Everything is fake. Good comment though, because he is like unhinged sometime, and he really pissed me off as a man. Like, I hate that dude with passion. That's why I never talk about him. I can't. I'm too invested. I'm too emotionally invested with that guy.
Whoa, you're a man. You're a man. You're not a boy.
What?
You're a man. You're not a boy.
Why?
Randall,
you were a boy.
Randall knew. Okay. Yeah, good answer. Apparently, I'm the boy.
Don't call me boy. All right, now, guy, we have one L of I mean, look at that. Look at those. I mean, wow. Okay, that's a team of emotional babies right there. Now let's find our king right now, or the queen. Might be a queen, but most likely it's gonna be a king. David,
I don't know. Let's talk about Regan Benson a little bit, though. I mean,
let's go with Regan.
I don't see how we cannot put Wanda Mize up there. I don't. I mean, he's just so far ahead of the rest of the group that he's just.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely.
So for you, your king is Wanda Mize, no question.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's good. People in the chat, we need to clarify that right now in the A row, the tier. A tier. Which one is your king or queen? We have Benson there. Which one of those little people here from this beautiful, this is all those beautiful people. Imagine them at a party, right? Jesus Christ, man. That must be fun. Imagine them frauditing together. Can you imagine the racket, like the noise? That would be crazy. They would all get like sensitive between each other also, you know. So people in the chat, I'm waiting for you. I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes. You tell me right now who's your king or your queen, based on the first row, the 8 here. David.
Okay, Exposure. Yeah, Will just said he lost his internet signal for a minute, so he wants me to vote for either Wanda or Chili, one of the two.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So far we are David and Will with Wanda. We have Chili. Will is its choice too. Personally, yeah, I don't disagree with that. I'm emotionally invested with that crazy man here. I'm gonna put him in the race. I love the Siberian Kitty Cat. Is a maniac. So let's see. Let me check. Let me check the. I vote DMA. Dr. Dave with DMA. DMA is very sensitive. I mean, there's no denying this. He proved it again and again and again and again. I don't think he's the king, though. I think he's able to be socially functional. I don't know, David, if you agree with this. I feel like
DMA,
he can go to a restaurant and be normal. You know what I mean?
He's not anywhere near the top. He's a jerk, but he's not anywhere near the top. No,
he's extremely. I mean, where we go with sensitivity, his level of sensitivity is pretty high, though. I mean, it
is, but they're all of them in this list. The 7 level,
that's kind of true.
Pretty high.
We have Paul Cohen here, so we're gonna have to debate this. Reagan, but Giverson could be DMA. So we have Reagan and DMA. See, everybody has his thing. I like it. By the way, Mr. Thomas, like you, David. So if you want to be friends.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Thomas. I like you too.
So we have a couple of DMA, man. We have a couple of Reagan. We have another Chili here. It's very This race is crazy, man. Everybody have his own call there.
Sorry, I still got to go with Wanda Mize.
I think because it's so spectacular and for the devotion to be so emotional and so sensitive, I think Wanda Mize has a small edge on the other one.
Yeah, a very small edge, but an edge nonetheless.
I think that, you know what, the Siberian Tiger lately became a bit more performative because he's aware of what he's doing. So I'm just going to put this. I'm going to put this. And so far, this is the 4 people that came out in the chat. And you, me, and Will in the chat. Those are the 4 people that came out. We have to choose people. Come on. This is the top 4. This is not the Beetle. We have to kill 3 of them. So, yeah, it is the Beetle, actually. And just keep one. Just keep one. So, come on. Which one it is? Wanda Mize, Chili, Reagan, or DMA? In the comment, I'm giving you 2 minutes.
Okay, well, mine's Wanda Mize.
You're still with Wanda Mize. Will is gone, sadly. If he texts you or send you an email, tell him.
I'll vote for Will. He says Wanda Mize or Chili, so we'll go with Wanda Mize twice.
If you breathe, Paul Cohen, if you breathe in the wrong direction, the Reagan, she will go off the rail. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. They all, those are really good 4 contestants right there. Chili can even win this. LOL, he's a fighter at 4th platform. DMA, see, Wanda DMA. Hey, man, that's good. Everybody has his preference. But I'm gonna do the last call. I'm the one controlling the mouse here. Look at it, it's moving. So that's me. I think. I'm not sure. I'm gonna give you another 30 seconds. Another 30 seconds. I want to see all the comments. The New York ones are all emotional, man. I agree.
That's true.
Oh, they're all crying baby. That's insane.
Especially
Eli and the fruit bandits. They're all like, ugh. Remember the hit is Anne, yeah.
We left another person off this list that probably should have been on it. We can't do anything about it now, but Eli should have been on it too.
I don't know, man. I think Eli is just playing a big game.
Yeah, he's pretty performative. You're right.
Yeah. When he was yelling at the student during diploma, it was like when all the teenagers are there and receive their diploma at the end of the year, graduation, and he start to yell at them and security people. It's a graduation. Shut the hell up,
I remember that one.
It's a big show. He whine and whine, yeah. I mean, she's talking about Creepy David, I think. Yeah, that Creepy David is a whiner, man. That guy can whine for hours, nonstop. He's good at it. He's actually kind of good at it. I didn't put Anselmo because Anselmo was a big, sensitive baby at first. Now he's just pretending. He's doing it for the show. I don't believe him at all. He just wait for the moment somebody's gonna say something so he can use his yeah, but it's not. It's fake. It's not real. He's a bitch, but he's not. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I don't know who screams louder, a Husky or a Frauditor.
Probably a Frauditor.
Frauditor, man. I mean, have you heard Press NH Now? I mean, that guy has a voice. Like, it's like the trumpet of Jericho, man. That guy has a voice that can like break walls. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's pretty annoying for sure.
Yeah. So, all right. So I think everybody vote. So if I'm look at it, and if I'm, really,
my count got one demise by one, I think.
We have to pick one, and I think those three here are like extremely solid contestants, but no one beat the king. One demise is, I think, the most sensitive, emotional person on internet, complete internet. I mean, not even frauditing, like everything. I never saw a man losing it so quick for, even in Lucky Laptop News, who's lose it like in a second, has more patience and decency, imagine, than one demise.
One demise loses it more quickly, more completely, and more totally. Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Yeah, I think he's the king. But they're all, I mean, everybody on the A tier could have honestly be a winner. Another day of the week, it could have been another one of them. But for tonight, we're going to crown. And Wanda, this is for you, buddy. We like you, buddy. We're going to crown you our emotional king. Good job, buddy. You made it. I don't have a sound effect for applaud. I'm going to start to put more of that stuff. I'm studying StreamYard right now in deeper. I'm going to find a way to put those little sound effects and everything. We're going to make it even nicer. But I'm applauding in my head right now. I'm going to do it physically. Good job, Wanda Mice. You're the king, baby. You're the king. But everybody in the A tier, I'm telling you, you could have all be the king. I mean, you honestly, you're all really, really good at what you're doing, which is to be sensitive, unhinged babies.
Yes.
David, you want to have a final word on this incredible, again, amazing, scientifically undisputable tier list that we did tonight?
No, I think if you want to be convinced, just go watch one of Wanda Mize's videos, and they'll jump out pretty quick who's the king. That guy is.
Wanda Mize is the one, by the way. If you don't know who he is, at the video at the beginning, when I start my live stream, I have a 2-minute video that plays. He's the one yelling at the end, and Will, too bad he's not here because he's doing so well. I'm going to sue everybody. So that's him. That's Wanda Mize.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, just because he's having the final words on my video, I mean, I should have, called him.
And let's keep in mind that we need to, I mean, with all these guys, hopefully we can encourage them to think about what they're doing and their futures and what they're doing to themselves by doing all this now, because they're not going to have a future if they have that big a criminal record and all the things they're doing are going to come back.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just.
I agree, but the thing, David, is that a lot of them start to do that because they had nothing else to look for.
Right,
they were already criminal. They were already there. You know what I mean? They
that's
do
true,
much more. Yeah. Some of them, they did worse that they were before, but they were already really bad. So
I just find the whole thing kind of sad.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, and I said it at the beginning when I started this channel, all the beginning, I'm sad to see so many people with so much energy, so much passion, and losing their time in this, this dogma of whatever it is. It's weird, and it's sad. It is sad, but because they're doing what they're doing it proudly, they're doing it intentionally. Well, I mean, they deserve to be called any name in the book, and but I would love to see some of them change, man. I would support it. Honestly, I would make a video to congratulate him on the fact that he changed his life. You know what I mean? If a guy like Craig Andre, instead of calling himself a political prisoner, can get out of jail and say like, yeah, I really screwed myself. That was shit, and I'm gonna stop. Man, good for you. I'm gonna.
And we have some samples of it. We have samples like Big Wes and some of those guys who.
Yeah, but it's happened like once every like 5 years. You know what I mean? I would like to see. I hope some of them would see that they're losing their time and they just make it into worse, and they're never in 2 years when all of this is gone, and in 4 to 5 years, by the way, when YouTube is gone, because it will be. It's going to be something else. Then what they're going to do, they're going to have nothing. It's going to be so sad. Anyway, That's great. Well, I think we're gonna finish this here. Let me check the time. Whoa, we did an hour, man. We did
we
I
did
didn't
an
even
hour.
check. That's fantastic. Hey, did you see that James Freeman got arrested?
Yeah, I saw that. Well, he punched a cop apparently.
Yeah, so James Freeman, his followers are devoted. James Freeman is a preacher, man. His followers, they love the guy. So I don't know what they're gonna have to say this time for this, because if he punch a cop, I mean that's gonna be bad. He's gonna
That one's gonna be interesting to see how that turns out because he really messed himself up.
Yeah, and honestly, a guy with his type of face and audacity, and I would not like to see a guy like that in jail after you punch a cop. That's not gonna be nice, man. He's not gonna have a good time in there. Like cops, they're really pity. You know what I mean? Like if you punch one of them, good luck. Good luck, brother. And with his face and everything, I say he's gonna have a really hard time. Isn't it like it's different? But LIA, when he was in jail, they had to put him in out of the public. You know what I mean? In how do you call that? Solitary or something like that, because everybody was hating him.
They put him in administrative segregation for most of us.
Yeah, I feel like James Freeman is gonna end up in something like that. Poor guy. It's look. I mean, I'm not surprised. I would love to see those men change their life and do something else, but they're not because they're already criminal. A lot of them already have a long rap sheet even before they begin their channel. So but
we can pray and hope for the best.
We can pray. But do you really have hope? You look at a guy like J-Dub Audit or Shady George or whatever. Do you?
Hey, anything's possible. Anything's possible.
You think so? I like that. It's positive. Now tell me, do you really believe that a guy like Lucky Laptop News or Chili de Castro can change and switch?
Yeah,
I think they
do.
You think so? You're a positive man, David. I like that. Now let me ask you about the king. Do you think he can change?
With some medical help, yes.
Yeah. I think it's more than medical help in this case.
Or psychological help or psychiatric help or something.
Back then, when long ago Russia was having a problem with their too many prisoners, they were taking the worst of them and put them on an island when there was no way to get away from, and they were just like leaving them by themselves. And a couple of years after, they went back to the island to see how it was, and they were all dead. And they ended up eating each other. So I feel like one demise would have been one of those men, like one of those.
I hope not. I mean, I think he could maybe. I mean, his name. He gets his name from his girlfriend's name, so he's at least got a girlfriend. I mean, that's something.
One demise as a girlfriend. Are you serious?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Shit. Yeah. Another thing about it, most of them, Siberian Tiger. Lucky Laptop, yes, someone. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, anything's possible, man. Anything can change.
You know what, man? Tonight, we're going to try to finish this on a good note, on a positive note. And we hope that those men who still have a lot of time in front of them are going to see their ways, change and do something positive with all their energy, their passion, and their fire. I doubt it, but I will be with you, David, on this one. It would be great to see this. I would love, actually, to close my channel because there's no more frauditors. You know what I mean?
That would be nice. Yeah, I could see that.
That would be nice. Yeah. That would be nice. And just work on my other channel because it's, I have another one. It takes a lot of my time right now. But I still want to talk about frauditing. I'm not done with this. Paul Cohen suggests frontal lobotomy. Paul, this is not funny. We're going to be positive. This is not positive, but it's extremely funny. And it would work. It actually would work. If you watch Flew Over Cuckoo's Nest or something like that, it would totally work, man. All right. Well, I think we did good tonight, David. When we did a great tier list, and we finished on a positive note before this beautiful weekend.
So and hopefully, Will get his internet connection back pretty quick.
Will is probably arguing with his wife in a car right now. So I mean, we're gonna wish him the best.
Yep.
And they're gonna have a nice weekend together. I know so. Hopefully. And I'm gonna wish you also, David, a great weekend. I hope.
Yep. Have a good weekend. We'll see you soon. Take care.
Something nice. Yeah, we're gonna be back, by the way, guys, every Friday. So we're just restarting the thing. And there you go. Monday, I'm back with new video. I'm restarting the channel. I might change the format, but I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be back. There you go. Hey, let's just finish this with Paul Cohen. That's Say Creepy David has 2 baby mamas. Yeah, man. Everything is possible. Everything is possible.
That's
all right,
right,
guys. All right, guys. Have a good weekend, everybody. I love you all, and let's see each other soon. Bye, David.
Okay. Take care. Talk to you later.
Take care. Bye bye.